Welcome everybody to the Warwick Valley High School Gymnasium on Warwick Valley Television for the Warwick Valley Wildcats versus the Monticello Panthers. Entering this game tonight, Warwick is 6-1 in all of competition versus the 1-5 Monticello team. Monticello looks to regain some momentum versus the Wildcats. Warwick looks to try and triumph to 7-1, having an incredible start to the season. I am Akai Winfrey, and joining me, as always, Anthony Mazza. Anthony, we have a really exciting game on store for us tonight. What do you think? Anything you want to say about that?
Hey, I'm very excited. Cannot wait to talk with you about this game. It's going to be unbelievable. And hey, it's going to be a great game to commentate with you today, Makai.
So, obviously we have everything that teams need to do to win. You have a list of things. Everyone makes a list of their own when they watch games and predict games and all those things. But there are always three important details that everyone knows and they need to know. So, Anthony, what are those three things tonight?
Of course, Makai, my three keys to victory today. Number one, it's protect the rim. Warwick has unbelievable players. One of their biggest strengths for these players are their defense. If Warwick can play unbelievable defense today and take away shots, Monticello does not stand a chance against the Wildcats tonight. Number two is dominate the paint. Warwick has a lot of big guys on this team. Monticello is going to try to find ways to purposely drive through the paint to draw fouls. Warwick needs to stay patient and smart and make sure that they don't draw as many fouls as they are trying to protect the paint. Number three is playing smart to not show off. Coach Mackey is a great coach, and he coaches his team to play smart no matter what the circumstances are. If Warwick wants to win this game by a large margin, it starts by playing smart and not trying to do anything that they shouldn't do. All around, this team has great chemistry and great knowledge of the game. It's going to be a very exciting game, and it's going to be great exciting to watch this game with you, Makai.
So, obviously, there's a lot of players on the court, and everyone is important in the team aspect of a team game. But there's one player in particular that we always need to look out for, and tonight, Anthony, who is that?
Of course, Makai. That player of the game today is Jaden Rodriguez. Sharp shooter, unbelievable passer, unbelievable facilitator. I've been playing with this kid since I was little, and this kid has excelled extraordinarily a lot. So it's going to be unbelievable to watch this kid play, and he's going to lead this team to victory.
Warwick, again, 6-1 in competition versus Monticello, who is 1-5. It'll be interesting to see if Monticello, again, can regain some momentum to get their season back on track, or will Warwick have an answer to them to be able to go to 7-1. Don't go anywhere, because when we come back on Warwick Valley Television, it'll be Warwick Valley Basketball.
Did you know we're losing wildlife at an alarming rate? Every year, species vanish and ecosystems collapse, threatening our own future on this planet. The Wildlife Conservation Society is dedicated to safeguarding these vital ecosystems, protecting them from predators and hunters. By getting involved, you can help protect not only the animals, but the beautiful, diverse world we've created. Make a difference. Join WCS.org.
Welcome everybody to the Warwick Valley High School and the Warwick Valley Gymnasium on Warwick Valley Television for the Warwick Valley Wildcats and the Monticello Panthers. Obviously, you're not just joining us maybe from our pregame, but Anthony, we're back here in the booth. We're just waiting for tip-off, obviously. You got any final thoughts when you get out of here before this game gets underway?
Very, very excited for this game. It's going to be interesting. You see here that Monticello, a lot of their record is I believe 1-7, correct?
Yeah, 1-5.
And Warwick is a little bit of opposite. So we're going to see how this game turns out, and I think it's going to be interesting how we see this.
So, as this game gets underway, real quickly, I'd like to get this out here before I forget our starters for tonight. Lucas Siebert, the senior guard, number 2. We got number 5, Michael Malinelli, another senior guard. We got number 22, Wyatt Vreeland. That one gets stopped.
Oh, let's go.
That one goes through. We have number 22, Wyatt Vreeland, is a senior forward. 23, Jaden Rodriguez, a senior guard. And number 24, Jay Costco, a sophomore forward. As Monticello tries to drive it into the paint, passes it out wide, and that one goes through for 3 for Monticello.
Hey, so we just saw back-to-back three-pointer shots. As we can, that was a great shot by Jaden. I mean, player of the game. That's what you want to see. Hey, that's how you want to start the game right there.
You see him drive it up, pass it out to Moanelli. Swings it to Siebert. And that shot's up and not going to go through by Jaden. It's going to get rebounded by Monticello, who drives it down halfway through the court. Goes to the right side. Tries to go into the paint, goes up with it, and doesn't get the shot through as Jaden gets another rebound.
As we can see here, that was very good defense.
Huge pass out back to Rodriguez, who tries to drive it into the paint. Swings it out.
Pass.
That shot from 3 bounces off the rim and is going to go back to Monticello.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to take shots. They're trying to take open shots. I mean, they're going to land eventually, but, you know, as they keep looking for it, they'll start going in.
Monticello trying to find a way to the paint, but they have not been able to do so here on this attempt. Trying to find ball movement, too. 3 has it right now, and it sounds like a whistle blows. Might be a travel.
Yeah, it's a travel. I mean, like we said, protecting the paint, protecting the basket. I mean, that's what they're trying to start off right there. You don't want to start off cold. It's a 3-3 game. Hey, but that's going to happen. So, hey, right now they're just going to have to keep moving forward and stay the course, hopefully.
Rodriguez with the ball, goes to the left a little bit, swings it out to Siebert. Passes it to his left. It's Moanelli. Back to Rodriguez. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds the open guy, and that one bounces off the rim and will not go through. Monticello takes it the other way.
Trying to make plays. Didn't go out so well. That was very good defense, though, by Warwick to take it back.
And a good steal right there by Siebert, who's swinging it out to Moanelli, who gets 2.
Yeah, that was a great job. I mean, stealing the ball and then going right there for a fast break layup. I mean, that's what you really want right there. That's perfect by Warwick.
Oh, and that one gets stolen again there by Warwick.
Siebert on fire right now.
Siebert passed it up to Costco, who just misses that too right there.
Hey, I mean, Siebert with another steal. I mean, he's the heart and core on defense right now. So if Warwick can keep doing this, they have a good chance.
Look to almost pick and roll that one. That's another steal, though, for the Wildcats. Rodriguez swings it out to Costco again, who takes it to the rim and takes 2 of his own.
Awesome. I mean, yeah. I mean, like we were saying, Makai, I mean, protecting the basket, protecting the paint, and that's what they're doing right now. So they just keep doing that. They're going to be in a very good shape.
Whistle's blown on this play.
Kid on the court.
I believe it's because of a kid on the court. Little fan just wanted to get involved in the game.
Hey, it happens. I would want to do that, too, if I was a little kid.
What I will say is that, you know, Costco, he's on the outlier of the starters on this team. He's the only non-senior. He's a sophomore at that, so.
Yeah, I mean, he's an underclassman. I mean, to have that much pressure and to stay this calm it's hard to have. So, I mean, props to him for sure.
2-year starter he is, but as you see, Monticello trying to pass this ball to get to the paint. That one gets stolen again. The Wildcats take it to the paint again. This one goes to Moanelli, who gets 2 of his own off the board.
Just taking advantage of mistakes that they're making. I mean, they're not dribbling the ball very close to their hand. I mean, they're dribbling the ball out. So, you know, they're taking advantage to steal the ball. And Warwick's doing a great job on defense right now.
Monticello had trouble checking that one in. Moanelli was playing great defense. As you'll see, they try to go right with it and no one open. Trying to pull a spin move, maybe find somebody available as he passes it out. He chases it into the paint, can't get that through the basket, rebounded by Monticello. That one bounces out of the rim, and there's a bunch of players fighting for the ball now as they go to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, he multiple times trying to go back and put the layup back up, but that's why Warwick is so dominant. They have a lot of big guys, and they're trying to find ways to keep blocking shots. Good thing they didn't draw a foul there, though. That was good. That was a very good job by Warwick.
Monticello finds the open guy, but that one gets tipped and stolen. Rodriguez, huge pass up the court to Siebert, who gets 2.
I mean, that's, again, like I said, facilitator, shooter. I mean, that's what you want on the team, and he's doing a great job right there by that. Unbelievable job by Jane Rodriguez.
Huge shot right there. Bounces off the rim, and another rebound by Rodriguez. That's like 4 already tonight. Oh, a huge pass to Moanelli. Just did not connect.
He saw him. He was like, hey, screw it. Somebody's going to be out there somewhere. That was, hey. Gonna happen. Great job, though.
Good to make those mistakes early and not later in a crucial part of the game.
100% agree with you with that.
Siebert playing lockdown right now. Moanelli next to him. Monticello is crammed in that corner. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to go up with it, couldn't find anywhere. Almost stolen there by Vreeland. That one goes up, and it's rebounded almost by Monticello, but he got tipped, and now Rodriguez takes it again. And Rodriguez for 2 of his own. Bounces off the rim twice. Rebounded by Warwick again, and that time it goes through. I believe that was Jake Costco again.
Very good job by Jake Costco. I mean, hey, he saw it. He took advantage of it. Got 2 points.
Warwick up early, 13-3 over the Panthers. And there's a whistle on that play. I believe it was a foul on the offensive team, so Warwick will get this ball. The substitution happens right there. You'll see number 14, Garrett Schridnicki checked in.
Our second key to victory that we said, taking care of the basket, protecting the paint. Right there, unbelievable job by 24 wide Vreeland. I mean, he is tall. He didn't try to draw it, take a foul, knew what he was doing. Unbelievable job by him.
Swinging this ball around, you see Siebert controlling the pace of the game, swinging it out. That one bounces off the rim and no good. The Panthers take it the other way. Warwick is on a 10-point run, unanswered by Monticello. That one goes up for 2, bounces off the shy of the rim.
See that Monticello's taking a lot of shots here, a lot of contested shots.
Siebert passes that one out to Moanelli, who drives it back in. Just misses the 2, but a rebound by Warwick. They're fighting for the ball. 21, who I was going to mention, checked into this game, Daniel Lepkovich. And that one shot by Jake Costco just bounces off the rim, and Monticello is going to get this one back.
Passing the ball around, Jake had the open shot. You know what happens, misses.
A wide open 3, unable to capitalize though for the Panthers, and Costco gets this one back for Warwick.
Very quick game, as we can see. Monticello is taking a lot of contested shots. I would like to see them slow the ball down a little bit. Looks like we have a minute and 30 left into the first quarter. See what Warwick can do here.
Moanelli and Lepkovich. You saw Costco involved in that too. They were all passing that ball around. Schridnicki tried to get that rebound, but no B. Panthers wide open 3. That one just overshot, and it's going to go back to Warwick.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how the second quarter goes for Monticello and Warwick, but for sure, right as of now, this game is going very fast pace.
Garrett almost lost control of that ball, and he did eventually lose it, and the Panthers will take it the other way now. 13-3 still the score, closing in on the final minute of this quarter. That shot goes up, bounces off the backboard and the rim. Somebody caught it right to the face. Siebert keeps it moving, though, to Lepkovich, who a huge pass out to the right side, back into the paint. Schridnicki takes 2, can't get it through.
Wow, and it's Warwick's ball.
It might go to Monticello, actually.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Monticello, I thought it was a foul, but it wasn't.
No.
I thought it looked like Garrett Schridnicki got hit in the face. I think this is going to be one of the fastest first quarters we have ever commentated yet. I mean,
that was quick.
Yeah, I mean, this game, for this start of the first quarter, the time went so by fast, and that's because, I mean, no whistles were blown. They were just playing basketball.
For me, pretty lenient.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree with you. So, I mean, so far it's been quite fun to watch.
Respectful game as always here. Great defense there by Siebert, not allowing an open lane. 2 guys trying to defend right there, and Monticello finally back on the board.
That was a very great layup by number 12, Devo Justo.
Number 1 is checked into the game for Warwick. That is Sean Perez, the sophomore. As well as number 10 checked in here, Doug Evans. Passing this ball around, trying to find somewhere to go with it. That might be a travel or a shooting foul, one of the 2.
I mean, hey, it's going to happen.
I think it was a travel, yes.
Yeah, it looks like it was a travel. Monticello, I'm curious to see if Monticello is going to take advantage of this pace. I mean, they had an unbelievable drive layup, and now we're going to see what happens here. But hey, it's not even a 10-point game; it's an 8-point game. It looks like. So we'll see how this ends up with 4 seconds left.
Monticello going to take a final shot here. They pass it out for 3. That one goes through, but I don't think it got off before the buzzer. So at the end of the first quarter, it'll be Warwick over the Monticello Panthers with a current score of 13-5. Once again, at the end of the first quarter, Warwick Valley Wildcats lead the Monticello Panthers 13-5. So don't go anywhere, because when we come back, it'll be second quarter action from Warwick Valley.
Thousands of acres of wild forests and grasslands are destroyed for human needs. The reduction in natural habitat has led to a sharp decrease in the amount of wildlife. The World Wildlife Fund works to create a world where humanity and nature can live in harmony with one another. But they can't do this alone. You can help by joining their organization or donating at www.worldwildlife.org.
Welcome back to second quarter action here from Warwick Valley High School on Warwick Valley Television. The Warwick Valley Wildcats currently lead the Monticello Panthers 13-5 in a really fast-paced. I stand corrected. Is that an 8 on the scoreboard?
Yeah, 13-8.
They did correct it, so my mistake. They said that shot got in before the buzzer went off, but I was going to say 13-8 game in favor of the Wildcats right now over the Panthers.
I mean, like I just said, I said it a couple minutes ago, fast quarter so far. Probably the quickest quarter I've ever seen in a basketball game so far. And that just all has to do with the fact that the refs were just letting them play, and they were just letting the game go by. And I think one thing I have to say that both teams should do, and I think it would change the matter of the game, is slowing down. You know, these players, I feel like they practice a lot. When it gets that moment, they gotta know that they can't be playing all 4 quarters hustling down the court. I think they gotta take time, use their plays, manage them. But so far, I mean, hey, 13-8 game so far. We'll see what happens here.
Monticello gets the ball to start this second quarter, and they swing it out, and we'll see what they can do with it now. Remember, they're coming on the court. They got 5 points unanswered. Warwick, we're up 13-3. They allowed 5 to go, and that one goes out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be Monticello's ball here. Looks like I kicked the Warwick. Yes, it did. So
bounced off.
They got lucky. They have another shot to see what they can do here. Score some points.
Huge pass out to the right side there from Monticello. The Panthers trying to find an open lane, a 3 right there, and that one sinked.
Sinked in. I mean, hey, he was open. He had the shot, and I mean that's what they're going to take there.
That 10-point lead, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Anthony.
All good, don't worry about it.
That 10-point lead has dissipated now. It is a 2-point lead. Warwick 13-11 over the Monticello Panthers. Jaden trying to drive to the paint. Moanelli gets it now, swings it inside to the paint, and that one goes up for 2.
When you want to count on your seniors, that's somebody you want to count on right there. Very close game so far. We'll see how this turns out.
Oh, and that one almost stolen there by the Wildcats. And that shot goes up with a whistle blown. Might be a travel.
Travel or foul?
Travel or shooting foul. No, shooting foul. Correction.
And we said, hey, they're going to try to find ways to draw fouls. And they did that right there. So, I mean, this is a very, very close game. So if he can sink both these shots, it's a 2-point game.
First shot is up and it is through. A little shocked that there's more crowd here, not getting a little loud. Want to throw them off.
I mean, hey, if you want them to win, I mean, you need the student section to get up a little bit.
You see the second shot. He does go through 2 for 2. He makes it another 2-point game. 15-13.
One thing I gotta say is Monticello drove an hour here to go and play this game. Might as well try to make this game close, and that's what they're doing right now, as we can see.
Remember, Monticello is 3-2 as that shot goes through out on the right side. I believe that was Wyatt Vreeland.
Wyatt Vreeland's having a very unbelievable game right now. When the game matters most, he's making the shots count.
And I was going to say, I believe that Monticello is 3-2 in the last 5 games against Warwick, as though their record doesn't show it, as they are 1-5 entering this game. But historically have had the number of Warwick in recent time. So, Anthony, with this timeout, I do not know who took it, but I do throw the questions to you.
Of course.
Warwick, 6-1 entering this game. Do you think that they have to make sure how on point and focused they are? Because, I mean, you see a record of a team and you think it's going to be a walk in the park, but you got to remember every team's competitive.
I 100% agree with you. Listen, there's a lot of times in sports when a lot of teams tend to be, when they tend to be good, they tend to slow down a little bit. Warwick's an unbelievable team coached by unbelievable coaching staff. They're coached to know that no matter what team you play, they can be the worst team, they can be the best team. You're playing hard no matter what. Especially if you're seniors, you got 15 more games, 14 more games until you're not going to be able to step in the court ever again. So, I mean, these players are trained to know that no matter what the circumstances are, they're going to play hard. And I think that what we're seeing right now, 17-13 game, they're going to keep playing hard no matter what.
Never know which game will be your last. As you see here, they are passing it out big and quick. Vreeland got kind of tripped up right there, but doesn't matter. Rodriguez gets the rebound and no points right there for the Panthers.
That was a very good move right there, but why got back and he made sure to keep playing good defense.
Siebert trying to direct the court right now. Passes it out to the 22. It's Vreeland. Siebert gets Costco involved now. Oh, excuse me, that was Vreeland. And that shot was no good now, and rebounded by the Panthers.
You're going to miss sometimes. I know that Wyatt's going to try to find another way to get the ball back. Looks like he slept there.
Good to see he gets up. That was a nasty hit.
Yeah. Looked like he slid, but he also got hit a little bit.
I think the hit was after he like fell over.
It like a slide too, like he got caught up in a slide.
Never want to see that happen. Good to see he walked off.
Agreed.
So momentum completely stops and reshifts to Warwick's direction after that. Siebert with the ball now. He fake passes it. Now he actually passes it. And this one's going to be a 3 attempt there from Rodriguez, although to no cigar. And that one out of bounds on Monticello.
Looks like before Monticello had the ball there, it looks like they were playing a mix of man zone. And honestly, I don't blame that at all because I mean Warwick has a lot of shooters here. So if you want to try to protect it, you want to play zone. But they're in a mix. They're in the mix with defense right now for sure.
Siebert and Rodriguez. There's Moanelli getting involved now. Back to Rodriguez. Costco to Siebert again, who rolls it to Moanelli. Looks for 2, and that one gets stopped, rebounded by Monticello.
That's solid defense right there by number 2, Quentin Lazinga.
Panthers wide open shot, gets tipped, and it's going back the other way. You see Rodriguez drive it down the court. Quick pass to Costco, and that one might be a shooting foul.
We'll see right now. Refs look like they're deciding on it.
They're calling for it.
It's either a foul or it's going the other way. We're about to see right now. Looks like it's a jump ball. Warwick.
And Warwick's going to get it. So Costco will not take 2 shots, but they will check it in with Siebert. Remember, Warwick leads 17-11. Quick passes out here. 3 attempt just bounces out on Vreeland's part.
Hey, if I was him, I would take that again if he has the next shot to do that.
Tried to play defense right there, and that's going to be another 2 for the Panthers.
I see what Warwick was trying to do there. I mean, they're playing solid defense. They're just not trying to take the foul. And unlucky, he makes a shot. But, I mean, if Warwick just keeps standing their ground, they're going to be perfectly fine in this game.
I'd like to correct myself. It is 17-15 now. They were at 13 before. That, too, obviously puts into 15. Siebert trying to find somebody. He got Rodriguez, who drives it into the paint. Passes it back out. Vreeland takes 2, couldn't get it, and it's going the other way to the Panthers.
Fast pace.
Wyatt right back there on defense. He stops the Monticello player, gets it to Rodriguez on a rebound, and that one goes out of bounds.
One thing I gotta say, slow the game down a little bit. You're seeing that, a little bit of forced errors, which is perfectly fine. I mean, these players know what they're doing. Unbelievable basketball players. But one thing I gotta say is, you gotta take a break. Gotta know what they're doing. I mean, settle the ball down, get your plays. Do what you're supposed to do. But as of now, I mean, the reason why I could see this game being very, very close is because they didn't even know how to slow the ball. But I mean, right now both these teams are playing unbelievable. So we'll see how this game goes out.
Monticello trying to find someone to just get inside the 3. And they get that right there. They get 2 points to tie up this game for the first time since they were 3-3.
You got a tie ball game, Makai. Hey, that's what we like to see. Very entertaining game for sure.
17-17. Siebert swings that out to Lokovic. To Costco now. Bounce pass to Moanelli, who looks for 2, and that one bounces off the backboard and the rim, but whistles blow.
We'll see right now if it's a shooting foul or not. I believe it is not.
It's just going to be check in.
Yeah,
but it will be Warwick's ball.
But that was very smart by Michael Mo, trying to draw the foul. I mean, if he just waited another second, that was going to be a shooting foul. Great job, though, by Mo.
See a few different people have checked in. Jake Costco, though, still staying on the court. Looks for 2 of his own, and he gets it. Gives Warwick a lead again.
The sophomore trying to prove a point. That was an unbelievable job staying the course by him. Very good job by Jake Costco.
And and Warwick has had the lead the entire game. Even if it's been tied, they've never been behind. Great defense right here by Warwick, trying to not let Monticello get to the rim. They still haven't really let them. For two, and that one goes through on Monticello. So 19-19 now the game.
I mean, this is a shootout right now, as we can see. Very good jumper right there.
Time winding down in the half. Less than 3 minutes, I believe now. Moanelli passes it in to Siebert. Trying to find somebody. Back to Moanelli for three. Just bounces out, but Costco gets the rebound. And he looks for two, and he gets another two, and he takes it to 21-19.
Hey, two players that I've really been seeing there having a very solid game so far with shooting is Wildcat and Jay Costco, doing what they're supposed to do, as he gets a block there as well.
Big block right there. Almost was rebounded by Monticello the first time, and it won't be the second time, though, because it's going to go to Warwick. Moanelli has the ball now. Siebert taking his time, trying to analyze the court. Lovkovich tries to drive it up, takes two of his own, bounces off the top of the backboard, and it's still rebounded by Warwick, and there's a whistle blown. It might be a reaching foul.
Yeah, I mean, being in Daniel Lovkovich's shoes, I mean, hey, that's a good shot to take. I don't know if anybody there else was open, so I mean, if he has a shot to take that again, I don't blame him to take it. So, hey, that was a solid job by Warwick. Now they have another chance to go score.
See Siebert coming off the court there. I saw Rodriguez coming back on. These players starting to get a break. I saw Moanelli also come off here. Swings it out. Lupkovich to Costco. Costco looking for two again, and he gets it. 23-19 the gap now.
He's on fire right now, Makai. He's doing a very good job.
6 straight for himself specifically. All in contribution to Warwick, and that one's out of bounds. Might 50-50 here. Might be off of Costco's foot.
Let's see right now. Looks like it was on 2-4. Yeah, Costco. So looks like it was a foul on him. He has multiple other fouls if he needs, so he'll be pretty fine. But yeah, that was solid defense for sure.
Just trying to play perimeter. See, they'll check that one in. Just at the top of the key now. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Trying to do a nice spin move. Finally gets it into the paint, but that one's going to be rebounded by Warwick. Rodriguez, a huge pass to Vreeland, who just gives it right to Strednicki, and that one goes over to Costco, which this one won't count because there's a whistle that blows.
So there's two very important things I have to say to you guys about this game. A lot of football passes and a very, very fast couple of quarters. So this is a very, very funny and intriguing game to watch right now with you, for sure.
Yeah, time is ticking. They're under 2 minutes with it coming close to 1 minute left in this game. Almost at halftime as you see Strednicki go to the line. And his first one is good.
How about these full court passes, though, that they're throwing? These are insane. I mean, they're throwing them across the gym. It's unbelievable.
Mostly accurate, too. They're having fun with it.
Agreed.
Strednicki goes for second one, and it goes through. And it'll be Monticello now down 25-19, trying to do something with it.
Trailing by 6. Very good job by Garrett Strednicki to sink those 2 free throws, too. That was a very good job by him.
Monticello looks for 2 of their own right there. Can't respond. Going to be rebounded by Strednicki, who gets it out to Lupkovich.
Monticello again. I feel like when they were making their points, they weren't as fast. And now, I mean, as you can see from the past 2 possessions, they've been very fast. So hope they can change that a little bit if they want to stay in this game. But if they can just slow down, do what they're supposed to do, I think they'll be in a better position. Saw
Vreeland and Rodriguez there in connection, trying to get more points on the board. Unable to do so on that attempt, but not to say that another drive can't happen.
Agreed.
Rebound right there by Warwick. They're going to take it down. Time is ticking, less than 40 seconds on the clock. And that one's another 2 by Jake Costco. Yeah. He is on fire.
I think that was an even better pass, too, by Danny Love. Great job by Warwick. I mean, they're taking advantage of this game very, very well. And Jake Costco's having an unbelievable game, too.
I believe a timeout was called with just over 30 seconds left in this first half. So, Anthony, if you're Warwick, you're Coach Mackey here. What are you telling your players? You know, you got a 8-point lead. What are you telling them?
I mean, first off, great second quarter. I got to say, in my eyes, I think what he's probably telling them is keep doing what they're doing. Different quarters this game. First quarter, Warwick was going very, very fast. This quarter, it's more about fast breaks with them, and they're taking advantage of it too. Jay Costco is playing out of his mind in this quarter, and so is Ryan Vreeland. Players are playing very good defense. Luca's on the protecting the paint, and so is Garrett Trudnicki. And unbelievable steal by Danny Lupp as well earlier. So I mean, Mackey's probably telling them, keep doing what you're doing, and try to steal these points away from Monticello with 50 seconds left. So we'll see how close this game will go after the first half.
Yes, I stand corrected. 50 seconds left, not 30, but still, Vreeland tries to get the steal right there. Almost got it, and he almost got it right there as well. They're playing perimeter defense right on top of the key. Monticello's going to take a drive to the rim. Can't get it. A huge block.
That's what you want to see right there by your seniors. Unbelievable job by Wyatt Vreeland.
Costco and Lupkovic. Now Rodriguez with the ball. Back to Lupp.
Let's see what Warwick can do right here with 20 seconds left. See if they can get a last second shot.
Trying to take out as much time as possible.
I'm looking for Jaden right here if he can.
Vreeland gets it to Rodriguez, and that three just bounces off the rim. 7 seconds, time's ticking in the second quarter. One last attempt for Monticello perhaps for three. Huge three attempt right there, just bounces off the rim. And with that, Warwick will maintain their 27-19 lead over the Monticello Panthers. So, Anthony, any final thoughts going into the halftime?
Hey, keep doing what they're doing. Shots are going to go in. Keep playing good defense. They're going to be in a perfectly good spot for this game, for sure.
Once again, the Warwick Valley Wildcats lead over the Monticello Panthers 27-19 going into halftime. But don't go anywhere, because when we come back, it'll be second half action from Warwick Valley basketball.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to second half action here at Warwick Valley High School. We have the Warwick Valley Wildcats with the lead right now, 27-19 over the Monticello Panthers. So far, a very fast, high-paced game, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to right back into it.
Let's go.
Monticello gets the ball right out, and they're going the other direction. Moanelli on defense right now. Not allowing him into the paint. He finally gives up a way to run, and he gets two right there, 27-21 now.
That's a great shot right there. I mean, hey, that's how you want to start out the game, especially if you're Monticello and you're down by 6. I mean, that's what you want to do right there to start it off.
Quick passes. That one might be out on Monticello, who tried to reach to keep it in bounds. It will be. We'll see if Vreeland will check this one in. The question is just to who to. Gives it to Siebert, who passes it to Costco. Back to Vreeland, Rodriguez, who looks for two, and he gets two of his own right there.
Very good shot by Jane. I mean, he possessed the ball well, and he found an open shot. So that was a great job by him.
Huge volley pass right there. Looking for open people. Strong, big defense from Warwick right there. There's a whistle blowing.
Foul. Yeah, I mean, he was trying to find a way to draw the foul, and I mean, it worked for him. So now he has two shots to see how if he can cut the score by 6. So we'll see how this turns out for him.
Look to see here as he takes for two. Wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't know that. We didn't hear the whistle, but you clearly saw him signal in the back, so maybe you missed it. But 2 points right there. The first one no good for the Panthers. Maybe he'll go 1 for 2 here from the line. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
Just takes his second attempt. Monticello's first free throws of the game, I believe. Wait for everyone's free throw routine, and that one is through. So 1 for 2 for the Panthers, a 7-point lead for the Warwick Wildcats.
Hey, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? Now they have a chance. Now they have to go play defense and make sure that Warwick doesn't score anymore, but we'll see.
Siebert fake passed it. Now he actually passes it. That one into the paint, just short of the rim. Jaden keeps it in bounds, and that one goes up and through. Jake Costco again. the culprit.
Very good job. I mean, I think that was even better job by Jane to keep that ball in bounds. That way Jake can score.
You heard the slam when he rebounded that and passed it back in. Some emphasis on that one. There will be emphasis on this three if Monticello makes it, and there he does. His foot was right on the line. I'm a little surprised that it would. Yes, it did count for three. I got scared there for a second. It wasn't. But yes, so a 31-25 game, back to 6 points.
That was a good shot there by Javion Williams, number 3.
Vreeland with the ball, gives it to Moanelli. He takes it inside, can't get it through. He's down on the ground. Monticello's going to take it the other way.
Like the hustle by him, though. He's getting back up and he's going. That's good by him.
They're trying to keep Monticello away from the rim. That one's going to be a rebound by Siebert. He was ready for that one. Huge pass up court to Rodriguez. Takes it by 2 guys and gets 2 of his own.
See, that's what happens there when you're going fast pace. They're going back on defense and they're gassed, and they're super gassed, as you can see. So he just blows by him like it's nothing. He gets 2 points. That was a great job and great thinking by Jaden for him.
8-point game now. Wildcats lead. Looking for somewhere to go. It's getting loud in here. Panthers just don't have any room to work with. On top of the key is all they can do. This time goes for 2. Rebound by Warwick. Or there's a fight for it, but Vreeland gets it.
Missing the ball.
Moving it. Moanelli gets it to Costco, who looks for 2,
Great
but it
block.
gets blocked. But a rebound, though, for Warwick. Siebert gets it to Moanelli again.
Great block by Javion Williams again. I mean, he's doing what he needs to do to keep this Monticello team in the game right now.
And you see Warwick slows the pace down for a second, let everyone get in check. Oh, almost a rebound by Costco from Rodriguez's shot, but no lead.
Hey, that was a good shot by Jane. He was open. It looks like there was a whistle here.
I think it's a timeout.
Yeah.
We'll see here momentarily as they all file. Are they filing this? No. Oh, yes, there was. I think a timeout was. I'm not 100% sure.
It looks like it was a sub.
Yes. Okay, so a substitution happens here. Effectively a timeout for people who want to take it. Oh, he's going to the line. Not quite sure what happened, but he gets his first shot.
Looks like Jaden Rodriguez got a tech.
I see. So he'll let him go to the line. 33-26 now the game. So a 7-point lead for the Wildcats as Monticello will check this one in.
Yeah. You know, it's going to happen. You just want to hope that your seniors can be leaders, which he is. And, you know, you hope that he can still find a way to impact this game. You know, Warwick is still up, so hopefully he can do better. But he's doing good right now.
Mistakes happen, but it's about how you recover from them. As you see, this is a huge
Love that
drive
take.
right here. Costco just charges through him. Missed the 2, actually. Got it to Vreeland, who thought about it, faked it, got to Siebert. Now to Lupkovich, back to Siebert. They're just passing this ball around, and that one goes for 2 of his own again, and another rebound. All of these keep resetting the shot clock because they keep taking shots.
Warwick's doing a great job with just blocking the ball and not trying to draw any fouls here. This is a very good job by Warwick.
They're going to have to get this one out in a second, though. The shot clock goes down. That one goes up. Rebounded by Monticello, who gets this one back and finally ends the momentum.
Excuse me, with drawing the foul. They were trying to keep getting the rebounds, and it was working very, very well for them. They had a very good a couple of chances there.
That one almost out of bounds, but recovered by the Monticello players right there. Getting really loud in here, trying to distract these players from concentrating. And that one gets stolen by Lupkovich to Moanelli, who swings it out to Vreeland, who looks for 2, and he gets it.
Very good job. Yeah, Warwick's finding their pace now, and they're doing very, very well with it.
35-26 the game, a 9-point lead for the Wildcats.
Looks like they're playing press now. I mean, one thing about press in basketball is that, especially if you put a team in pressure, the odds of them throwing that ball away or throwing it to the other team is very, very high. So what Warwick right now is doing is not surprising at all. And I think they're going to keep doing it now in the second half, especially since if Monticello keeps getting pressure with it, they're going to be playing it the whole entire time.
Bunch of people checking in and out of this game right now. This one goes out to the middle of the court for Jake Costco, who gets another 2 points on the night. 37-26 is the Wildcat lead.
Puts the game over 10.
believe this is tied, if not their biggest lead of the night. Monticello, he held on that ball for a while. That is number 0, I believe. He was trying everything to find open lane. He couldn't do it.
Yeah. Looks like Monticello again. I mean, we can first off, I'll let you talk because, it's a timeout right now.
But no, you know what? I am going to give it to you because I do have to ask. We talk about Warwick a lot, but Monticello, they aren't out of this game. I know that 11 points seems daunting, and especially when you're in the second half of the game, but
Agreed.
Monticello has to keep their hearts in it, and how do they do that?
So, I mean, that's kind of what I was going to kind of start with. I mean, one thing I got to say, and that's been their whole problem this entire game, is they're not slowing the ball down at all, and they're just taking shots when they want to. And by all means, Monticello has some very, very good basketball players. One of the players that points out a lot, that sticks out a lot right now, is Javion Williams. He's playing really, really good, especially on defense. But back to the offensive side, if they can just slow the ball down way more, I mean, they're going to have way better chances to get points. So we'll see if Monticello can do that.
You don't want Warwick's electrifying offense to keep scoring and get the deficit even bigger. Monticello, that pass, right mind intended, I think it just slipped out of his hands. This one's going back to Warwick.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Let's see if their adversity, can help them out a little bit. So, going back to the game, I hope that hopefully Monticello can find ways to advance and do better on defense, and hopefully move the ball better on offense for sure.
See Siebert and Anderson messing around with the ball right there, looking for somewhere to go. Number 3 saying, "Was that me?" If I read his lips correctly.
Looks like it was a foul.
So that one goes out to the right side. Kind of getting closer to the key now. Backing up. Siebert almost gave it, decided not to. Passes it back to Roman. Siebert takes 3, just overshot it, and it's going to Monticello. He had to fight to find somebody open right there, but eventually did so.
Siebert had that shot, though. If I'm Siebert, I'm taking that shot again if he has the chance to.
It's a rebound by Lubkovic. I don't know if Lubkovic was the one who got the rebound, but he's the one who takes it down the court.
Let me tell you, Lubkovic has been doing very, very good on defense with stealing the ball. He's been giving Warwick a lot of more possessions for sure, and he's a sophomore. He's an underclassman, so for him to get these much minutes and keep playing, keep doing what he's doing is very, very good by him.
You saw a whistle blow right there. I believe it was a reach-in foul, so that should be Warwick's ball. As we see, obviously the buzzer went off too, so it might be a substitution or two. A huge pass right there backwards to Lubkovic.
A lot of crazy passes this game for sure.
Costco now control the paint, gives it to Anderson, who takes a huge 3 and sinks it.
Great shot by Roman Anderson. He had it.
He takes it to 40. Monticello with a trip up of who was going to take the ball right there. Trying to figure it out. 40-26 is the game, a 14-point lead. And this one, Lubkovic looks for 2 of his own and gets it. 42-26.
Warwick is really starting to find their pace a lot. Starting with Roman Anderson. Oh, look over here.
Moinelli tried to get that ball back. That might be a whistle.
It's Warwick's ball. I mean, the way you saw right there is by number 11, Roman Anderson, with that 3. One thing I got to say about him, he's a very, very, very hard worker. Track star and also a great basketball player. Very underratedly fast, too. That kid's unbelievable in the 400. That kid's insane.
One of the prettiest 3s I've ever seen.
Very nice.
That was pretty looking. Costco, nothing pretty about that, just raw talent. Costco takes another 2. 18-point lead for Warwick. They have just hammered on the points in the last minute here.
Wow. Warwick right now is taking advantage of this.
Lubkovic 2 again. 46-26 now the score. The crowd is erupting. So is this sideline.
I mean, isn't it the thing about basketball that I love so much is that you can see a team take advantage and they can widen the score up by so much. Before this game, but when the half started, they were down. Monticello was down by 8, and now they're down by 20. You can see here that Warwick is doing unbelievable right now with their scoring and facilitating for sure.
I didn't get to mention this when I wanted to. Warwick, they average about 54 a game. They only allow about 44 a game. So they're right on pace right now. Actually, maybe for allowing, they're even doing better than expected. This game, really close. I hate to cut you off, but trust me. I'm going to give you the moment to speak right here because I got to ask you. If you're Warwick, you got a great rotation working right now. You just scored about 10 points. Do you keep that same momentum out there, or do you want to slow everyone down and keep everyone calm?
First off, I just like to apologize for cutting you off there. And you know what? Still the third quarter, and the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is coming up. I would not want to slow down right now. If they're keep doing what they're doing. I mean, I told you this before, and I'll say it again. Their press has been unbelievable. They're pressing the ball, and they're finding ways to put them under pressure. And as you can see here, it's larging the score by a lot. And now they're down by, and now Monticello's down by 20. So if that works on Warwick's side, they should keep doing it. And eventually they'll have a chance to slow down when that fourth quarter starts to end. But for now, yeah, you keep going.
I think Lupkovic also got a shooting foul called, so he'll be able to go for another point.
Underclassman, he's doing very, very well for sure. I mean, steals, and he's finding ways to score. He's doing a very, very good job for sure.
Not to the discredit of Monticello either, who has played a really close game up to this point.
Very hard fight. I mean, all of them, all these players, I mean, they're driving an hour here to go play in this basketball game. I give them a lot of props for them to keep playing this hard.
Lupkovic's shot bounces off the rim, and this one is going to go back to Warwick, I believe. Oh, no.
That was a very, very smart IQ play by Sean Perez. He knew that the ball was going to go out unless a Monticello player was going to get hit by it, so he tapped the ball to a Monticello player. Now Warwick has a shot to go get more points. I mean, Warwick has some young, talented players. I mean, Sean Perez is another guy, underclassman sophomore, and the kid's playing in his game like it's nothing. So for these guys, for Coach Mackey to coach these guys as young players, it's very, very impressive.
Roman Anderson working the court. He was directing a lot of traffic right there. Lupkovic with the ball now. He had a pass from Siebert out there. I believe it's Siebert. Swinging this ball around right now. Lupkovic with it. People trying to find open space. Saw Abel getting in there. Anderson gets control of it.
That was a good shot by Sean. He was open.
Looks to make 2 extra points. Can't get it. And it's a rebound by Warwick. Believe that was Kaminsky. Dallas Kaminsky gets the rebound. Anderson swings that out. Oh, through the legs. Came right here by us.
Hey, that was pretty cool, right? My ball spinning on you. That was really, really cool.
That was a close call.
I thought he was going to come for the test. That was going to be pretty scary. Hey, that was great hustle, though, by both athletes. I mean, right there, as we saw, I mean, hey, they were going for the ball, and we said we said don't slow down, and they're not slowing down. All gas, no brakes. So I mean, keep doing what they're doing. They'll be perfectly fine in this game.
Rapidly closing in on the end of this quarter, excuse me. Less than 40 seconds left. You'll see Lupkovic is going to check this one in. No, they're going to change it up, and Anderson's going to check it in.
I'm curious to see if Warwick is going to hold the ball for 33 seconds, try to get a shot. If they're going to try to score quick.
It's Kaminsky with the ball, loses it to Monticello. 20-point lead. They have a lot of room to play with. But you don't want to get Monticello back in this game because clearly they can fight.
Agreed.
Monticello taking their time, honestly. They might be trying to drain out the clock here to the end of this. The shot clock is off, so I believe this is just going to go to the end of the quarter.
Very, very smart idea by them, too.
They'll take one right there. Bounces off the rim. They're going to have enough time work here for one shot. Lupkovic takes it and does not go through. So that is going to wrap up third quarter action here at Warwick Valley High School. Wildcats have the current lead 46-26 over the Monticello Panthers. Don't go anywhere because we will be right back with fourth quarter action here at Warwick Valley High School.
Did you know that around 500,000 online predators are active each day? Children between the age of 12 and 15 are likely to be groomed or manipulated by adults that they meet online. This is a parent's worst nightmare that in some cases become a reality. Hi, my name is Anthony Mazza. Stop Child Predators is a non-profit organization that releases white paper demanding more funding for law enforcement, which keeps predators off the streets for good.
Well, don't worry, it wasn't a very long break. We are right back here for fourth quarter action again at Warwick Valley High School. The Warwick Valley Wildcats leading 46-26 over the Monticello Panthers. So, Anthony, you know, coming into this fourth quarter, 20-point lead, what does Monticello really got to do to get themselves back in this game?
Of course, Bakai, got you right there. I mean, Monticello, it's hard. It's really hard to say what they need to do, but I mean, kind of goes back to what I was saying before, slowing the ball down. I mean, one thing is that Monticello's getting pressured a lot, so definitely trying to stay the pace, trying to stay calm is a very important thing, and trying to find their shots. Monticello can find their shots. They have some very good shooters, and if they're open, those shots are going to go in. On the other side with Warwick, just keep doing what they're doing. I mean, all of their players so far have, a good amount of their players have gone in, and they have not disappointed at all. So they can just keep doing what they're doing. This game is going to be in for reach. So we'll see how this fourth quarter turns out with 8 minutes to go.
Perez passes that one into Kaminsky, who goes to the left side, down by us. Anderson gets it. Kaminsky again. That shot is up and no good, but it's going to be almost rebounded by Warwick. It will go out. I'm not sure on who. I believe it's going to be Monticello's ball.
Ooh, it might be
Warwick. No, it'll be Warwick's ball.
Which was a great hustle play. I mean, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to have with your players right there. Very good hustle play.
High IQ by Abel. I wasn't aware of the fact that it hit a Monticello player, but he was. As you see the Warwick players passing this one around. Another shot from the corner three. Bounces off the hand of Anderson, and that one hit a Monticello player before going out, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to find their shots, and they're not slowing down at all, like I said, and that was a great job by a rebound by Roman Anderson to try to keep the ball inbound, in which Warwick has another shot to go get more points.
I'd like to shout out Doug Evans making two really big threes in the corner right there. He is just slinging it.
He's letting it fly.
Vreeland checked back in. Some of the starters coming back in here in the rotation. Abel gets that one out. Perez to Anderson, looks for two, and that one's through. A 22-point lead now for the Wildcats.
Shout out to Connor Perez with that unbelievable pass, bounce pass right there, and great job by Roman Anderson for the finish, which he gets another steal right over there.
And this one's going back Warwick's way. Vreeland passes that one. And now they slow the pace down for a split second, try to think about what to do. Passing this ball around, Perez takes that one, looks for two, rebounded by Anderson, who's trying to hold on to it. Monticello players were not having it, but Monticello is going to get the ball. These players will meet in a huddle. So, final quarter action. I don't have too much to quite honestly ask you, but we kind of start to look ahead, right? Warwick trying to hold on to this big lead. If they can do so, they'll move to 7-1. And if you're Warwick, there's a lot of confidence going into play Valley Central later this week. So what do you think that does for the morale of this team?
Definitely want to keep starting off hot. One thing about Warwick is that if you're, as Coach Mackey, he's probably going to rest some players right now if the score keeps going up. But no matter what, keep being hot, keep scoring points, because eventually they're going to have to go to Valley Central, and that team is very hot as well, which will be a very, very good game and very good matchup. Might determine who might even be first in section as well, if I'm correct.
Might be important for later in the season. As you see, some of the starters are back in the lineup right here, I believe. And that one bounced out on the foot of Mr. Evans, so this will be a Monticello ball.
Yeah, they're pressing still. Hey, we said they're going to try to go hot, and that's what they're trying to do right now. They are still putting pressure on them, it looks like.
Monticello is not giving up.
Agreed.
Monticello driving this one around. The Panthers trying to find just anything to start some momentum back up for them. Here's a good corner three, and that one's through. And that is their first points in what feels like a long time for the Panthers. 48-29 the score now.
That's how you started off right there. You get to cut that. You get to cut the lead less than 20. That's what you want to do. Very good three.
Abel thought about taking it. Perez back to Abel. He looks back inside. This is a three attempt from Vreeland, and he takes that one and he makes it.
Wyatt Vreeland, very great shot by Wyatt there. A little bit quiet in the second quarter, but he's been playing unbelievable and all around the game. So he's been doing a very good job. Great job by Wyatt Vreeland.
Executes what he was out there to do and just make sure that Warwick keeps scoring some points. That one goes out of bounds. I believe it'll be on, obviously, Monticello. So Warwick's ball. 51-29, the current score, under 6 minutes to go. You'll see some different players maybe coming on or off the court for changing teams here.
Looks like number 15, Lucas Miller, another soft.
Freshman.
Freshman. Wow.
The only freshman on the team. So even he's going to get some playing time here tonight.
Good for him.
Monticello not going to take it easy on any of these players, though. They want to score and get back in this game as bad as anybody. They'll take it to the rim for 2. That one goes through, and that puts them to 51-31. But Warwick drives it right back down the court. And Perez now takes it to the rim, and he looks for 2 of his own, but it gets stolen by Monticello, who's going to take it back the other way.
Yeah, game's still being a fast pace. It's a 20 lead span right now, so we'll see how this game gets cut. But yeah, with 5 minutes left, it's still an interesting game to watch with how the pace is going.
Anderson trying to get the steal right there. He just about had it. Abel there run on tight defense, as well as Evans. Abel not letting him go anywhere on the court.
He's locked down. He's locked down defense.
See Evans now taking it. Goes for it twice, couldn't get it. Monticello still has this ball. They have no time to take the shot, though. And that is going to go back to Warwick based on the fact they didn't get the shot off.
And it started off with number 3, Matthew Abel. Unbelievable football player, corner. And he takes his defensive talent with football to basketball as well. And he's playing great, and he did a great job with not letting them score.
Saw Mr. Miller check that one in. Anderson looks for 2 of his own right there. Had it all day, wasn't able to make that one. But Abel keeps it in bounds. Anderson's going to get a second try here, and he makes good on it. 53-31.
I mean, Romanis, if nobody really knows his story, I mean, I remember playing basketball with him, and he never really got a lot of looks.
Huge steal.
Taking advantage of that. He's playing unbelievable.
Miller gets 2 points there.
Very great job right there. Unbelievable by Warwick.
55-31 now the score. And another steal this time by Matt Abel, who's going to take it into the key for 2 and gets 2 of his own.
Great job.
31.
Playing unbelievable. I mean, Warwick is still being hot, and they're not letting go of this game. That's awesome. That's how you want to start off.
Monticello is just trying anything to find somebody who can get open. 3 right there attempted, bounces off the backboard. He's going to get the rebound, though. Panthers try get it back outside the key to bring it just back in, and gets 2 and maybe 1.
I mean, hey, it's going to happen. But, I mean, going back to what's been going on, I mean, all these players that have been playing so far, I mean, they got amazing hustle. They got a lot of heart. And, I mean, starting with, one of them, number 11, Roman Anderson, kid's a stud. Kid's unbelievable. So, I mean, it's awesome to see a lot of these players get a chance to go play in them, and they're not taking they're taking full advantage of it, which is amazing for them.
Monticello's only attempt, goes through, so 57-34. I do want to touch on him real quick, Roman. You know, unbelievable athlete you see right there, not getting a lot of playing time, not a starter, obviously, and he was making the most of every minute on the court. He scored a lot of points for this team.
One thing I love about Roman Anderson is that, you know, in his start of playing basketball and his starting of the school career, he never gotten a lot of looks, and I think that when I would watch him in basketball games, and the kid's so unbelievably talented, and something that I got to say is that to people out there, if you want to work hard, you look at that guy, because that kid has been unbelievable. And he has a lot of talent.
A lot of talent, indeed, as well as a lot of other players on this team, as Warwick is at this point just trying to get the clock down to 0 effectively. I mean, it's never over till it's over, but
agreed.
57-34. You got a stuffy nose right there. 57-34. Maybe going up a little bit here.
Love to see, though, that Monticello's not giving up. And one thing that every coach tries to say is finish strong, no matter what the circumstances. You could be losing by 50 or winning by 50. No matter what, you want to finish strong.
1-5 is not representative of the effort of this team, as you can see here tonight. And the second shot will go through, so 2 for 2 from the line as Warwick takes this one. 57-36 the score as they drive it down the court quickly there with Perez. Swings it out to Abel. And now the momentum stops for a split second. Looking for somewhere to go. Perez gets the ball again. Back to Abel for 3. That one just off the corner of the rim, but Warwick's going to maintain possession in this one.
Hey, did a great job by Warwick to get the rebounds and moving the ball around.
See, number 13 took that one. You got the rebound at least. Oh! Made him almost eat his shoelaces. I'll give credit where it's due. That was a nasty move.
Hey, it happened. Sean Perez, though, getting back up and doing what he needs to do. It's going to happen in life. All good, though.
Can't blame him for a lack of effort.
Agreed.
Oh, that was a nasty contact right there. Playing physical Monticello down to the wire. And they just got 4 straight right there, bringing up to 40.
Not giving up. Hey, now they're down by 7. Now they're only down by 17. So, hey, great job by Monticello. I got to say, I give credit to this team for driving an hour to keep playing like this. I give a lot of credit to them.
Just inside a minute left just inside 2 minutes left right now. Warwick trying to kill all the time they can. Abel's going to take 2 for his own right there, and he makes it under contested shot, and he's going to get an extra attempt.
Kid's a dog. What do you expect with this team? Unbelievable grit, and you have people like Matt. That's an unbelievable job by him.
Abel gets on the board again. You can hear the crowd erupt as he was able to sink that one through like he did earlier. Take it to the line.
He has a nickname in the school. They call him MJ. MJ.999. He's him.
News to me, but you know what? I rock with it.
He's unbelievable.
Abel is going to take a free throw right there, and he sinks it through. Takes the Wildcats to 60 points in total, 60-40 the game, a 20-point deficit for the Panthers. Monticello just finding every inch to get any basket left they can. 2 points right there. 60-42 now the score. Huge physical contact right there. Evans was going to make a shot.
Trying to draw the foul, right?
And a good job at doing it. And it's going to send him to the line to make 2 of his own.
Doug Evans, another sophomore. Another underclassman.
Eventually will be his time, obviously. Sitting behind some of the seniors, learning from some of the best that Warwick has to offer. You see he makes his first attempt right there.
The thing I have to say is that you have teams that they have a lot of group of guys in the year, and then next year they might have to fall because they might have a lot of guys that might have to rebuild. This team, they have no problem with rebuilding. This team has so many young guys and young talent. They're gonna be fine with the next 3 to 4 years.
A lot of depth on this team, as you saw. I would want a quick back go to Evans, made his second free throw, and then right there, huge shot by Monticello, although not able to convert it. So 62-42 remains the score. As Evans is going to check this one in with just under a minute and a half left in this game.
All around, great game to watch so far. And a lot of these players have unbelievable hustle. So props to both teams.
Tough games upcoming on the schedule for the Wildcats. They need this momentum. Valley Central, Pine Bush are waiting in the wings. This shot still fighting to the end. Miller wants more points. I don't blame him. He passes it out, though, and this one gets stolen, though, by Monticello. Takes it down the right sideline, and there's a whistle blown. Might be a foot out of bounds. I didn't see a foot out of bounds, but
we'll see. It looks like it might have been a foul. Actually, no. Maybe he did get out of bounds. Looks like they're going to inbound it.
Not quite sure what happened there, but they will inbound it. So, huge pass to the center of the paint, and that's another 2 there from Monticello.
Nice pick and roll there. Very good job.
Eventually, I think one more shot from either team, and then they can finish the clock off.
Looks like they're going to dribble this one out, and that's good. That's good talent by them.
No need to take any unnecessary movements right here. As the time is going down, 10, 9, you can count it yourself. You can't see it at home, but you can imagine it. 4, 3, 2, and the clock will strike 0. And that will do it for the Warwick Valley Wildcats versus the Monticello Panthers. Warwick comes home to 7-1 as Monticello will fall to 1-6 in an important game for the Wildcats to keep building momentum. Warwick wins 62-44. That is the final score. Don't go anywhere, guys, because when we come back, we have a postgame.
Mike Rowe on the student organization known as Skills USA.
Well, everybody talks about high unemployment. It seems to me that the real problem is the skills gap. There are opportunities available, millions of them. Skills USA is on the front line. They're encouraging soft skills and specific skills. They're the connective tissue in between the opportunities that exist and the hopes that a lot of parents and kids have for their own future.
Learn more at skillsusa.org and microworks.org.
Skills USA, champions at work.
Welcome back to the Warwick Valley High School Gymnasium for our Warwick Valley postgame. The Warwick Valley Wildcats beat the Monticello Panthers 62-44, and I am joined first by Danny Levkovich. Danny, you know, you guys as a team, it's a team game. What do you guys think as a whole you guys did really well?
As a whole, we played defense. Our coach is always practicing defense and stressing it always. We always got to get up after a basket. There's no messing around. We always show up 2:30 to practice. And honestly, you know, without our coaches and our coaching staff, I don't think we'd be where we were at right now without them.
Do you think that this momentum is a big move for you guys going into a big game on Friday?
Definitely a big home win, and a Division I too. So I think we're definitely going to win our next one against VC. And yeah.
I'm also joined by Luca Siebert. Luca, you know, you guys played a lot of tough defenses. You especially, you were all over the place tonight. How do you guys feel like you did defensively?
I think we did pretty good. I think we still got to do a little better on the press. Sometimes we're letting them get through, but like we'll fix that in practice. It shouldn't be a problem.
Do you guys think that there's anything you did exceptionally well that really doesn't need that much work, or do you guys think there's always work to be done?
I think there's always work to be done. Coach is always emphasizing like the right things to do, and like with him like playing D1 and like knowing what he does, I think we'll be good and get better week by week.
And obviously to round us out, I am joined by Anthony Mazza. Anthony, you know, any final thoughts coming off of this big win for Warwick?
I mean, hey, Makai, this was an unbelievable game. I told you, I said if Warwick can stay hot this whole entire game, they'd be perfectly fine. End up winning this game by about 20 points. So, I mean, it was all great by them. They did a great job.
That'll do it for our coverage here on Warwick Valley Television. Of course, I am Makai Winfrey with a final score of the Warwick Valley Wildcats versus the Monticello Panthers, 62-44.